we are walking down the street, and we can see a man. He is standing completely still. He is not moving. And I turn to Kirill and I say, "Is he dead?" And he says, "No, he's alive." And the man stands still. He doesn't move. He is frozen, completely still. And I say to him, "He's dead." And he says, "No, he is alive, but he is dying." So we walk on past the statue, and there is a boy leaning against the tenement on the pavement. He looks at me accusingly. His eyes are red and his skin is like a yellow transparent, like a ghost. And there is a woman next to him, and she is trying to feed the child, but the child is dead. And she has gone completely insane. We leave, we go away. And we go back the next day, and we are walking down the street, and Kirill looks over his shoulder, and he quickly pulls me into a building and takes me up to the first floor. And he says, "Look out of the window and remember everything you see." And I'm looking out of the window, and I can see two Hitler youth coming down the street. And with every step they take, people are disappearing into the buildings and running. And one of the boys takes out a pistol and he shoots at the glass. The other one cuts him on the back. And we wait until they have gone, and we go into the street, and we're walking down the street, and we are seeing shapes, grey shapes covered in rags, but they are not shapes, they are dead bodies. And here is the secret, here is the trick. When somebody dies, the Germans are charging you with tax to bury the dead, so because people have no money, they throw them into the street, or they put them in the street. And eventually the stench becomes so much that the Gestapo and the SS have to remove the bodies. So we walk past the bodies. And Kirill, he says to me, "There is a street with a small tunnel that takes you out of the ghetto into the rest of the city." So we go there, and we go through the tunnel into the city. And there are people walking, and there are shops open, and cafes, and all of humanity is here. And he says, "You must remember everything you see, because you have to escape from this place. And you have to get to the Allies, and you must tell them that they have to put paper on the German cities, onto the people, and tell them, if you do not stop this, we will put bombs on your city." So we spend some time here in the city, and I go back one more time. I go through the tunnel, and I come out into the ghetto, and everything is completely dark. There are some flames coming out of the buildings, but there are no people. It is night. And there is a big pile of rubble over here. And from the rubble I can hear a voice. So I spend maybe half an hour going around the rubble, but I cannot see the voice. So I leave. And I eventually get to the Baltic after a long time, and make it. I get to Sweden. But by this stage it is too late. Everybody has been liquidated, and this is what they are doing. It is total and utter extermination of all people in this place. By the time we get away to Sweden. No, don't go back to my head. I don't.